Alright guys, welcome back to my channel, and thank you for sticking with me here. This is the part 3 and the last part of the video, which I'll cover some of the hidden costs in starting this business, which I'll go over with you guys. I know a lot of them have talked about the equipment that you would need, but there's also another part where maybe they haven't talked about it, which it did add to my final, not my final, but like my normal cost just to start this business. So I'll go ahead and get started. So first off, it's just advertisement. I opted for a door hanger, which if you guys have seen in some of my video. I had to design all of this stuff here, and then I went to Vistaprint and got these printed. I do have a lot of them, because you'll quickly find out that this ran out faster than you would think. One neighborhood you'd probably use 150 to 200 of these, which that at first I only started with 100, and I was like, well, didn't know it's gonna cost that much to advertise, but this has gotten me several customers, including my first one. So it is worth it. It's a good investment. I don't have a business card because I ran out, but I do have a business card as well, kind of the same print as this one here. Alright, so another added cost is having like the proper clothing. So you would need 100% polyurethane type of clothing, because if you don't, then you would get stains like these that I have here. This is all from the pool chlorine. This is an old shirt, so I don't really care, but I learned extremely quickly that you would need something like this, so it doesn't, it'll just look like this, and you can obviously wash that off. It doesn't stain your clothing, so something like this, like a rain jacket, works out well. I also use Jobber. I opted for Jobber just because I wanted a customer service or CRM app to have it all in one place. So I wanted to just off the bat just have that one. The good thing is they also have a website that they offer for free. It's a pretty generic website, but for right now, that's kind of, I didn't want to spend more money on a website. So for right now, that will do till I kind of make more money, get to positive, net positive, and start looking into that stuff. But for right now, I went with Jobber. It is pricey though. I went with a one-time option. I believe I paid like $800. There's probably better options out there, but I just went with Jobber just because of the routing. It makes it easier, like everyone has talked about before. So not too bad for right now. At least for a year, I will use Jobber as my kind of like my app that I use on a daily basis. Alright, so the next one is my Google Voice account. This is about $10 a month. It gives me my my phone number and things like that. Like a business phone number, so I don't have to use my personal phone number. It does. I have this as my email. Really easy to use. I just have this app here, and then it goes through all the text messages and things like that, as well as I can make phone calls using my Google Voice number. So another hidden cost, but not too bad. Alright guys, another cost would be, so I bought this Ray-Ban, which obviously I'm using right now. So far it's been good, but this is the Gen 1 Meta. I would probably get the Meta 2 or Gen 2, because the battery life on this one doesn't really last very long, and also the recording video is it's only like 3 minutes, and then it'll stop recording, which actually kind of hurt me a little bit, because I didn't know, when your pressure washer is going, you can't really hear that it's recording. So having like the 3 minute, I had to kind of time, self time myself, and That's why I just have short clips, you know, because I would normally stop the video and then start again and stop it again and start again, just so I don't miss any important content. But this actually costs a lot. It's around I believe it's like 100, 200 something. I can't remember now, but I got this on Black Friday. But I would get the Gen 2, really. I hear they're really great. And definitely do get the Ray-Ban or any other, like, has like a video where your hands are free, that you could do stuff instead of using your phone to record. So get something to show what you've done. Also helps out customers see what you're doing on a daily basis. All right, so that's it, guys. So those are just some of the hidden costs that comes with, you know, running the business. You know, if you wanted to do this as a part-time gig or even a full-time job, you know, I feel like, you know, all this equipment will help you become successful and hopefully start making money. And if you guys have any questions, you know, just comment down below and I'll respond to them the best way I can. And again, all of the stuff that I talked about in this video and also on my previous 2 videos, on talking about all my equipment that I use, there is a link down below. So it's all in one place. You know, just go ahead and order it. You know, great time for Amazon because they do have a Prime Day deal twice a year. And you know, again, you know, perfect time to get some of this stuff on a discount. So go ahead, you know, if you haven't watched the previous 2 videos, go ahead and watch it. But again, you know, click on the link below, because I do have all the equipment that you would need to start a trash can cleaning business. Again, I appreciate you guys watching this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.